So this is my auction find today. Still going through it. I just got back from an auction and this box was there. And it's a military box. I haven't researched the markings on the box yet. I do believe that it's technical equipment. I know what it is, but I believe it's related to what it is, and I don't know what this insignia is. Here we go. This is the first opening. I have not really dug through this. I just took a glimpse of it, and here we are. So basically, it's all radio tubes. And U.S. Army Signal Corps. This is an empty box. And here is a nice canvas little bag. I don't know what that's for. There's tubes, lots of tubes. These look brand new. I don't know my translation from military to civilian tube numbers, but I'm sure there's some way that some of these are useful in both military, but also used for civilian use. This is interesting. It's a capacitor. There's a date on there, 1959. It was inspected. Well, this is new in the box. There's actually, looks like there's one in here. Capacitor of some kind. And there's all these tubes. Type 80. Don't know if they're good. The insides look good. I don't see any parts floating around in there. And I'd have to test them. But this box is really heavy. And as I'm digging, I want to get to the bottom because it just shouldn't be, to me, feel as heavy as it is with just tubes in them. Granted, there's a little bit of weight on the bottom of these, but I don't think I think there's something more in there. So I may have to stop and use both hands and dig, but I'm going to try to dig a little bit. This is a giant, looks like capacitor, right? Here's a big tube in the box. I can't see it kind of in there. See if I can pull it out one-handed. Sorry if I'm making you dizzy. No, it's a little tube. Oh, actually, maybe a capacitor. Nope, it's a tube. Oh, one of those. Brand new. If you guys need any of this stuff, and I'll probably have this available for sale if you're looking for parts. Can give me more information about what to do. I'll test anything I can. I have tube testers. I'll test whatever I got in here if you're interested. A lot of these don't have markings. This is a 42. So some of them have markings, some don't. This is an 80. There's quite a few 80s in here. They're all dusty. Oh, there's one. This is kind of cool. It has a label. The Pep Boys. Pep Boys, I'm in California, and the Pep Boys are a auto parts store. So maybe at one point they sold tubes. We suggest another test in 3 months. So this was tested at Pep Boys, and I'm trying to see the date. And I'm not sure if that says 19. Cannot tell. Cannot tell what that says for date. My guess is it's got to be in the 30s, like maybe in the 40s, mid 40s. I don't even know what. Oh, this is a 58 tube. This is cool just by itself. Collectible piece. I love these little labels. I come upon them quite often when I'm looking through old radios and tubes. Old labels from tube shops that are radio repair places. That, you know, they label their business on there. I don't know how those labels stay on there. Those tubes get so hot. I don't know how that label stays on that long. Here's a monster tube here. And I don't know what this one is. There we go. It is a 24A. Philco. I got a pretty good deal on all this stuff, so I'm still digging, and as we go, if you can see down in there, A lot of stuff wrapped in the box. Like I said, it's kind of heavy. And 1963 parts. A little more modern. The bottom is packed with, trying not to break anything here. Sperry Gyroscope Company. Oh yeah, they made instruments, like flight instruments. Oh, it's taped shut. I'm going to have to cut it to open it up. Not sure what's in there. Yeah, these could be parts for aviation stuff too. Oh, rubber band. These are dated. Let's see what's in all these bags. A whole bunch of these bags. Sorry if I make you dizzy again. Little tiny tube. More modern. Probably from the 60s. JHS 64. Made in the USA. Sylvania. This looks brand new. And they're all individually wrapped. What's this type of capacitor? And more tubes in the boxes. 1959. It's like another one of those metal case tubes. There's a whole bunch, and there's just goes deeper. I see some cables. I wonder if there's a, gosh, you know, this thing is really heavy, and I'm just wondering if there's not maybe some test equipment in the bottom of this. Now that I'm seeing all this, maybe there's an old voltmeter, maybe there's a tube tester. That would be cool. It's pretty deep, and I'm only to about right here. I got about 4 inches left. Trying to see if I can see the edge of something down there. I'm just seeing lots of smaller parts the deeper I go. What's this? Interesting box. Edison Control Thermal Relay. This is cool. Cool looking box. It's a... to pop this open. If I don't tear it, the box is pretty cool. I don't want to tear the box. Oh, it's stapled. Yeah, I'm going to wait till I have 2 hands. I guess I could pull this side out. Until I have 2 hands, I don't want to rip anything. I might be able to get it here. Sorry, you're digging through this with me. It's the first time I've been in here, so I have the experience here with me. Oh, come on. Don't be that way. Yeah, it's already tore. It's like somebody had it out once before already. Now that's funky. Not familiar with this. Thermal relay. Plugs into like a regular tube socket. 115 volt. 35 second. This is cool. If you need one of these, let me know. Make me an offer. I'll probably put most of this up for sale. I don't need this many tubes. I have too many boxes as it is, but I'm not even sure why I bought this, but can't resist, you know. When you're a hoarder, you're a hoarder. What can I say? Oh, I should say when you're a treasure hunter, you're a treasure hunter. All right, so I just thought I'd share that with you guys. I just thought it was a cool thing. If you need anything in here, message me. After I sorted out the trash, got the trash paper, got all the glass tubes, as many as the larger glass tubes out of there. Another one with a label, actually. Okay, here we go. That one's cracked. I laid it right there on the top. what happened to it. Now the glass tubes here, all the boxed tubes here. All these are tubes that are in their boxes. Got to the bottom. Now I know why this thing was so heavy. Lots of metal case tubes, lots of switches, lots of transformers, and nuts and bolts, and tons of resistors. Some new, some of these are new, some are clipped. There is a ton of parts and pieces in here, so that's why this thing weighed so much. There's about 2 inches of stuff. And here's some more goodies. There's all these potentiometers. This is kind of a nice one. Pretty good size, and it's pretty good. And this is a real nice one. It's real fine tuning. Works really smooth. And I've got these relay switches here. No, there's an old capacitor, but anyhow, that's why it weighed so much. So I have all this stuff. Anybody needs any parts, and specifically, make you a really good deal. Actually, in the box, I'm probably gonna resell the box too at some point. I do collect signal core, equipment. So I don't know if I'm gonna sell this box. I might keep it, put it in my collection on my display. But anyhow, that's the mystery of what's in the bottom of this box that made it so heavy.